Hey YouTube, it's Weird Paul. I know that all of you out there love my collection videos, so starting this month I'll be introducing a new video series of my thrift store scores. Today we'll be taking a look at my thrift store haul from February of 2016. These items were all purchased from different stores, but they were all thrift stores, and unless I say differently, each one was $1 or usually less. We're going to start off with Miscellaneous. Here's 3 glasses. They all originally came from Arby's. These BC glasses are from the 1981 Ice Age Collector's Series and feature the characters Wiley and Grog. They were a set of 6. This Charlie Chaplin glass is from 1979 and came from a set of 6 old comedy film stars. Here's a vintage Snorks book from 1984. It's about how the evil water witch uses a potion on All-Star, but of course the witch loses in the end. I also got this Fruit Loops bowl. It's not vintage, but it shows Toucan Sam's changes throughout the years. Also got this My Little Pony Pinkie Pie pony, and this tiny Tootsie Rolls metal lunchbox. I scored this bag of vintage magnets. Most of them are pretty cool. These ones are of Figment, the mascot of Disney's Epcot Center's Journey into Imagination. They're from 1983. Smart 1 is another Epcot character, a robot. This guy must be an Epcot mascot as well. Anyone know his name? Here's something cool. A 1983 British Gamer's Old English Cider drip mat. You could win £250 by finding the E's and O's hidden in this cartoon on the back. Is this guy Captain EO? Next we have records. It was a pretty dry month. I did get this comedy record by Jose Jimenez. It's now the 3rd of his records that I own. And this record of the 60s British comedy stage review Beyond the Fringe, featuring Peter Cook and Dudley Moore. I also got a hold of about 20 picture sleeve 45s. Most of these are from 1988 and 1989 and are soul performers that I don't know. There are a couple hits in here though. I probably won't play this 1982 Avon promo record Santa's Magic Mirror. It's all beat up. The best score was this 1981 IRS release by B-People featuring Tom Retillon on drums and organ. I also got a couple cassettes, Roll the Bones by Rush and Lizard by King Crimson. No case on that one. Here's someone's home recording of a Dr. Demento radio show in 1985. Good stuff. And I scored these CDs for 50 cents each. Best of the Velvet Underground, Death to the Pixies, The Cars Anthology, Spinal Tap, Smell the Glove, Richard Pryor's Is It Something I Said?, Orange by John Spencer Blues Explosion, the second Donna's album American Teenage Rock and Roll Machine, the Monty Python musical Spamalot, Impeach My Bush by Peaches, the Cruisin' Story 2-CD set of songs from 1956, the 4-CD set Box of the Blues from Rounder, and the classics Metal by Pink Floyd and Exile on Main Street by the Rolling Stones. Now let's move on from audio to video. I got these DVDs for $1 each. The classics King Kong Escapes and Mighty Joe Young, the original Ultraman Season 1 Volume 1, the anime Vandred Volume Survival, all 3 Smokey and the Bandit movies, and Slums of Beverly Hills starring one of my favorite actresses, Natasha Lyonne. I also picked up a Blu-ray of Inglourious Bastards. Let's move on to VHS tapes. I couldn't resist picking up this classic Meatballs 2 tape, or this clamshell release of The Exorcist. Here's something ridiculous called How to Style a Scarf.
First, we'll learn how to select a scarf by color and pattern. Then how to style different size scarves.
I got a rare Joan Jett tape called The Jet Age. This was only sold through her fan club, and it was sourced from a Japanese Laserdisc release. Here's Vital Idol, a collection of Billy Idol music videos on the Vestron label, and Frank Sinatra Portrait of an Album. I collect these MGM gatefold boxes. I also found someone's VHS home movies of a baptism or something and an art gallery opening. And this Video 8 tape of someone's commencement in 1992, plus footage of a birthday party. Up next, some playing cards. Here's a vintage 1951 Whitman Hearts card deck. I also got a 1984 political trivia deck. It's part of a series of trivia card games that I collect. The European edition of Cuss Cards. Learn helpful phrases while you play. I also had to get this Bible memory match. What a strange concept. And I got some miscellaneous Harry Potter, Pokemon, Gourmetti, and Nintendo cards. I also got this vintage Eyewitness VCR game from Parker Brothers. You win by answering questions about the over 100 newsreel clips on the videotape. Now finally, here's something that I paid more than $1 for. I paid $2.95 for this 1982 Pac-Man card game from Milton Bradley. It's pretty cool, even though they were trying to pass math off as a game. Anyway, you add it up, Pac-Man equals fun. Even with that game being about $2.95, I got everything that you saw in this video for about $25. But you still haven't seen my big splurge for the month. For $13, I have purchased my first VHS camcorder. It's from 1995, and it's an RCA model CC420. 420, dudes! Let's plug it in! It's awesome, man! I'm gonna start using this camera for my location shooting. I hope that you enjoyed seeing this month's thrift store haul. If you did, don't forget to click on the like button down below. I'll see you soon with more memories. Thanks, YouTube.